Get the random things you find when you're packing. What is that? Hey wife, hey, it's Wife Strut Wednesday, and this week, I know you already saw on my Instagram that I was helping my friend pack up because she's leaving to go pursue great things in her life, but I just thought I would go ahead and record for y'all since this is what I'm in the middle of. So y'all know packing sucks, right? And I think I asked the question earlier in the week when I finished packing day one, like, if you had to say what was more difficult, is it actually packing, which we know sucks, or is it saying goodbye? And I was saying on there that like saying goodbye by far is the hardest, though packing is work. But even though it's like see you later, not say goodbye, because I said we have been through her living in Texas, moving to Atlanta, coming back to Texas, going to New York, coming back to Texas, now going to the East Coast, and of course I'm gonna miss her. But even though it's see you later, because we've done this before, I had said on my Instagram, like, we did this friendship like, oh my gosh, 12 years now. This is before iPhones, smartphones, and all of that, and so we know that it's not the thing of like this working. It's just, you know, changing your new norm and not being within less than an hour drive distance, and yeah, so creating a new form of normal. And I think that like for me, I experience see you later the same as see you not, and see you later and goodbye, my emotions experience it the same. So it's a mourning process, and I'm really okay with us being able to mourn different things, what have you. So yeah, I've just been packing and listening to country music. If y'all know, country is in my soul. I love country music. People give me a lot of grief about it, but it is what it is. So that's probably what you hear playing in the background, a little bit of country, and I'm okay with that. But as I was doing this packing, I was thinking to myself, like, you know what? Packing, aside from it sucking, it's like such a vulnerable experience. It's so like, this is my stuff, and it's like me exposed. It's kind of like getting undressed in front of somebody, minus being the naked, you know, that thing, but like very much like all the stuff when, you know, you're living in your life, you're living in your house and whatever, everything in theory has a place and it's in its place, and so it's all tucked away and people see what you want them to see as you invite them into certain areas of your world and of your house. But when you are packing, like, it's a whole nother experience. Literally, it's like, so here is me and all my shit, whatever the case may be. Help me pack this up to move it along. And I thought back about my moving experience, and it's like, what's the stuff that you want to get rid of? What's the stuff that you want to keep? What's the emotions that you experience as you're going through things, or memories and memory lane and all of that stuff? But then it's like, there comes a point where you're like, it is D-Day and it's down to the minute, and like shit gotta get in boxes, and that's just that, right? And so it's kind of where we are. Stuff has to get in boxes, but we don't want to trail along all of our stuff and baggage as we go. It just kind of made me think, like, who in your world do you allow yourself to be like that vulnerable with, right? Because like, we go way back since Cadillac, but that doesn't mean that like there's not an initial about like letting someone really see you. And I just start thinking, like, how much do we allow people to really see us? And when we think about all the roles that we carry and all of the duties that we have that's affiliated with that specific role, like, packing pulls all your stuff out, and then like how you put that together to take it somewhere else and then pull your stuff back out. And I don't know, maybe it was just too deep, but I mean, like, you know, your friend is somebody let you pack all their stuff and go through things, and excuse me, and people let you you know, just trudge through like the true parts of them and all the stages that came with. It's just something. So amidst me helping her get together, it just shows me something else about our friendship and how much we value the ability to just be who we are despite all the transitions. And I'm super stoked about that, and I'm super excited about her next phase of life, though it really sucks that like it's my friend, and you know, that's sad. But all of us as friends, we want to see our friends grow and want to see the best for them, and I'm excited for that. And at the end of the day, everything is just a flight away, and it gives me a reason to go somewhere else. But yeah, just a few thoughts that I had. So when you think through your day, how much of yourself do you allow people to see? And when it gets down to the get down, who you let yourself really be vulnerable with and really get to see who you are. It's White Strut Wednesday. This week ain't so fun. Not all weeks are gonna be. It's just one of those transitions of life. And I want to ask you guys, like, how do you deal with letting people see you be moving, and like how much that sucks? And then transitions when you've kind of been in a groove with your friendships and they kind of transition to new spaces. Like, how do you deal with that transitional time, because it's a new norm? And how do you deal with like grieving the access and the interaction of friendships and then transitioning to how they exist aside from convenient geographical locations? Just something on my mind. Thought I'd share it with y'all, because packing, y'all, is happening. I tell you what, it's White Strut Wednesday. Until next week, y'all know it's hot. I'm always watching.